Coverage you can count on begins with Augusta's district attorney weighing in on a law recently signed by President Trump to help with the fight against fentanyl. Graham Lee joins us now with his reaction.
Well, Jenny, President Trump signed legislation known as the HALT Fentanyl Act into law just within the last couple of weeks. We sat down with District Attorney Jared Williams earlier today, and he had a lot to say about the bill that he says is nothing new.
In 2022, more than 109,000 people died of drug overdoses. 75,000 of those were largely due to fentanyl-related substances. Augusta District Attorney Jared Williams has seen the impact firsthand.
I had the misfortune of losing a friend and someone that I grew up with to drug abuse and addiction, and it's difficult because no mother or father should have to bury their child.
That's the push behind the HALT Fentanyl Act, which permanently classifies fentanyl-related substances as Schedule I drugs under the Controlled Substances Act.
But what fentanyl-related substances is really talking about is illicitly manufactured fentanyl. Fentanyl that's been produced not by a chemist in a lab that's got a medical purpose, but someone who's trying to use it illicitly.
But the DA says the legislation is nothing new. He says President Trump called for a similar legislation during his first term, which saw fentanyl-related deaths go up instead of down.
At that time, 2018, we had about 70,000 deaths per year due to fentanyl overdose. That number actually went up from then. So from the 5 years, 2018 to 2023, we went from 70,000 to 110,000 overdose deaths. And so just the law itself is not going to fix the heart of the issue that we have.
The law could lead to longer prison sentences for traffickers behind bars. But Williams says the key to the issue is helping those struggling with drug addiction, giving them a new purpose instead of prison stripes.
We know that if we can help the end user get linked with the resources that they need so that they can learn about addiction, that they can learn how to deal with the underlying issues and root causes, helping them just start to reduce the harm even to themselves. That's where we save lives. It cannot just be a law enforcement problem. It cannot just be a courts problem. It's got to be a community response to this health crisis.
So Williams says more funding for fentanyl education and drug treatment services would make a big difference. His advice to families is to start having those conversations sooner before it's too late. Jenny?
All right, Graham, thank you.